We started a pathology. This is a topic of cell injury. Cell injury means cell death. This is the most common cause of the cell injury, like hypoxia. Hypoxia means the decreased concentration of oxygen that cells will not survive. And it is four types. There is a hypoxia, anemic hypoxia, stagnant hypoxia, and histotoxic hypoxia. Hypoxic hypoxia, it means uh, person at high altitudes, means low concentration of the oxygens. And anemic hypoxia is when it's oxygen concentration decrease in the blood. That most common cause of the anemic hypoxia is cyanide poisoning. Means cyanide poisoning is also called anemic hypoxia. And stagnant hypoxia means blood oxygen decrease in the blood, means like ischemic hypoxia. It's some most common cause, ischemic. Histotoxic hypoxia means histotoxic, like histo means cells and toxic means poisoning. Poisoning of the cells, like cyanide poisoning. We will consider the normal cells. Normal cells have stress, means it changes into the adaptations. And another one is normal cells second form is injury. Injury is two types. Two type means reversible injuries, when cells have normal injuries, like minor injury, it may be reversible. And second type is irreversible injury, means cell will not change in the initial positions in normal form. It is a permanent permanent to the cell death. We will describe the reversible cell injury. Reversible cell injury means we will uh, consider when oxygen give to mitochondria functions. And mitochondria function like ATP productions. If decrease in oxygen concentration, then mitochondria will decrease, and it also affect on the ATP production. Then ATP production also decrease. When ATP is used in the cell membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, and nucleus, and changes. We will first describe this cell membrane. When this is a cell, this is a cell membrane. This also it is a pump. It's also called the potassium sodium pump. When cell membrane ATP decreases, then cell membrane is not working properly. Then means sodium will not go outside from cell. Then concentration of sodium inside the cell is increases. Then it's considered that it's, a cell membrane it increases sodium ion and increase. When you know now, when sodium is where is the sodium, then water will be increases. Where the water, then if concentration of sodium increase, means increase concentration of water. The result of the increased concentration of water means cells swelling. Then cell swelling means in microscopic changes we call, also is called hydropic changes. The first question, first microscopic changes in the cells is like also called hydropic changes. And there is a one fragment when cell nucleus will damage, and there fragment will break from the cell. Then it's called myelin figures. It's made up of phospholipids. After that we will discuss endoplasmic reticulum. When endoplasmic reticulum decrease ATP will decrease, then concentration of protein function will decrease. Endoplasmic reticulum is a two type: smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. There is a nucleus. When nucleus is have a clumping of cells, clumping of chromatins. Clumping of chromatins it's seen in the reversible cell injuries. Rigid changes we will describe in the uh, cells changes when ATP will decrease. Then we will see when if ATP will decrease, then pyruvic acid pyruvic acid is concentration. Pyruvic acid will also change in the lactic acid. Lactic acid is case in the when cells will not work ATP. It is if acid is more in the cells, then means pH will decreases. Then thank you.